associate. Yes, I'm back in service, I think. Well, without more ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like now to introduce you to our principal guest, Mr. Geoffrey Archer, one of Somerset's famous funds. Some of us seek fame and fortune along the single avenue with mixed success. Geoffrey Archer has succeeded, not once, not twice, but 3 times, to make a name for himself along different avenues. First, as an international athlete, he represented Great Britain in the 100 yards in his younger days, and the records show that he ran the distance in 9.6 seconds. Secondly, as a very successful businessman, and now in his current career as a best-selling author, in which he has achieved worldwide fame. Along the way, he also found time to serve as a member of Parliament, at that time being the youngest member of the House of Commons. The writer of books well known to many of you, books that included A Quiver Full of Arrows, and one which on a recent short break I thoroughly enjoyed reading myself. I'm quite sure that Mr. Archer will find something from his personal quiver to say to you today before he formally opens his track. But Mr. Archer, I now ask you to have the microphone to say a few words to us and to formally open the Yeovil athletic track.
Mr. Chairman, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, for a Somerset boy who was born and brought up not many miles from here, this is a wonderful sight, because I ran on this track 20 years ago, and I did 100 yards in 10.1 in thick rain and thick dust. And it really is wonderful to see an international track in Somerset. And may I remind the athletes here today that this county produced the greatest woman athlete that has ever lived. Somerset produced Mary Bignell when I was a boy. And all those kind things you said, sir, about my career actually dwindle when I tell you the proudest thing ever happened to me was when I was captain of the Somerset boys team, she was captain of the Somerset girls team. And I think the very best of luck. One of my oldest friends is in the crowd, Tim Taylor, who was in the same Oxford team as I was, and in the same Somerset team. And he and I have one thing in common. We were both pretty second-rate athletes, and we both worked damned hard. And our secret was that we trained every single day, because we didn't have much ability. And I will say to athletes listening to this, that ability is damned useful, but it's not more than 10% of the importance. You'll always beat a good man if you get up a little earlier and work a little harder. There was an athlete in my day who actually got as far as the Olympic Games and getting a silver medal with very little ability at all. His name was John Cooper from Loughborough University. He ended up with 2 Olympic silver medals, and by any standards he was an average athlete, but he trained and worked. And I say to for coming this afternoon, and a special thank you to the financial supporters, because although we love to hate them, in the end we can't survive without them, and we're most appreciative. Thank you very much for coming along, and good luck all of you, and may we see at the White City in the years to come, because of this track, winners in the county championship who have on their chest a Somerset vest. Thank you.
Oh, did you? You won't get through.
All ready, lot? Well, get up, cover yourself. Come on. Come on. Tell me when you're ready. All hands up when you're ready. Ready.
One more time. Hold the tape together and cut it again. One more time. Right, there we go. There you go, buddy.
Wait, more red. All right now, my dear.
Is she one of different?
Good. See Sydney.
Got it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Lane 2, Max Robinson, the current track record holder, 1982, time 52.610. Now, Junior International, a member of the Wolverhampton Film Club. Number 3 in lane 3, Dave Thomas and Shelton. Number 4, Tony Brzezowski and Polytechnic Harriers, who had the best time of 54.5. Number 5, Mark Cheeseman of Yeovil, who had a head draw with illness. Number 6, Tom Hayes of Millfield School. Number 7, Dave Bowles of Metropolitan Police, the British Police Champion, 54.2. And in lane number 8, an additional competitor, Dominic Lyons of Cheltenham, with the best time, 58.6.
Che tornei, lo tornei.
On your mark.
So the race he taped up to something. Further, so.
Set.
Back event 2, the 400 metres hurdles for men.
Oh, he's finding out. Oh, crikey, yeah. Max Robinson. He's got a head, Max Robinson. Oh, he's lovely. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Only hurdle. Super. This is your event, Jay. You go under the hurdle.
Going in off the final bend, you can see it's Max Robertson, ex-Yeovil athlete, current track record holder. Here is the result of the presentation, track event 2, the 400 metres hurdles for men. The presentation will be made by Lord Tate, Member of Parliament for this constituency for many years. First, number 2, Max Robinson of Wolverhampton and Millfield, a new track best performance, 50.9.
Second was number 4, Tony Kwiatkowski of Polytechnic Harriers, 56 seconds. Third was number 1, Russell Williams of Wales, 56.7. Fourth was number 7, Dave Coles, Metropolitan Police, 56.7. Fifth, number 6, Tom Hayes of Millfield, 57.7. Sixth, number 3, Dave Thomas of Cheltenham, 59.9. And seventh, number 8, Dominic Lyons of Cheltenham, 60.8. So a new track best performance, very close to Max Robertson's personal best of 50. Steve Thomas of Cheltenham, best performance of 10.9. Number 2, Mark Cribb of Bournemouth, with the best performance of 10.6. Number 3, International Steve Eden from Reading, with the best performance of 10.3. Number 4, Kevin Atkinson of Stoke, best performance of 10.91. Number 5, Richard Ashby from Luton, best performance of 10.71. Number 7, Martin Pirelli of Bournemouth, with the best performance of 10.9. Number 8, Di Roberts from Yeovil, with the best performance 11.3. I believe number 6, Paul Keeble, may not be in the lineup. The result of presentation of track event 3, the 1500 metres for junior boys. Presentation being made by Mr. John Bromfield, President of the Somerset Schools Athletics Association. First was number 10, R. Hamilton Jones of Millfield School, 4 minutes 42.5. Second was number 2, Pierce Simon of Preston School, 4 minutes 45.8. Third, number 1, Alan Johns of Preston School, 4 minutes 46.5. Fourth was number 7, Danny Morris of Millfield, 4:48.6. Fifth, number 5, Jamie Roylance of Ansford, 4:51.7. Sixth, number 8, A Copy of Millfield, 4:57. Seventh, number 9, S. Rooks of Millfield, 4:57.1. And eighth, number 3, Martin Silk of Preston, 4 minutes 59.3.
Me and Dave's doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. My mum sent you.
So in your way,
Meters for senior men. Do be quiet and still around the start, please. Track best performance is 10.7. Men's 100 meters. bar is full more, so that's going to be 8. Here's the result and presentation of track event number 4, the 100 metres for men. The presentation for this event is being appropriately made by Mr. Jeffrey Archer, the chief guest today. First was number 3, Steve Eaton of Reading, in a new track best performance time, 10.6. Second was number 2, Martin Cribb of Bournemouth, in the same time, 10.6, so they share the track best. Third was number 1, Steve Thomas of Cheltenham, 10.7, which equals the previous track best. Fourth was number 4, Kevin Atkinson of Stoke, 11 seconds. Fifth, number 7, Martin Ferrelli of Bournemouth, 11.3. And sixth, number 8, Di Roberts of Yeovil, 11.6. The ladies 100 metres.
That Westbury kid at the back already.
Bar at 420 still in the pole vault. Tom Leeson on the runway. Number 1, Steve Thomas of Cheltenham, the best time, 21.8. Number 2, Mark Cribb of Bournemouth, the best time, 21.6. Number 3, Steve Eaton of Reading, the best time, 21.06. Number 4, Graham Mahoney of Portsmouth, the best time, 21.48. Number 5, Richard Ashby of Luton, with the best time, 21.28. Number 6 is Tony Chowdhury of Blackheath, ex-Somerset Schools athlete, now a junior man. Number 7, Martin Ferrelli of Bournemouth, 22.3. And number 8, Chris Jago of Millfield School, who is a youth, former English schools champion at 22.7. Track best performance set by Donovan Reed in 1981 at 21.5. Ted Sutters, please. Can you report to the presentation area? Ted Sutters.
Ashby is doing this and that. And that. People do well to get in the top 3. Ashby is doing this incredible. Steve Cribb, Eaton, Ashby.
I'll announce that presentation after this race, if you can hold. The men's 200 metres.
Go on, Stevie boy! Go on! Go on, Steve!
The men's 3,000 metres, 7.5 laps of the track.
That was really cool.
Track best performance, 8 minutes.